everybody. How y'all doing today? I wanted to come on this morning, or today, it's almost, this afternoon, and just touch up a little bit on last night or early this morning's Prove Me Wrong episode. I had a million calls that early in the morning. I had so many calls, it was just kind of overwhelming to have all these people calling and texting, asking about why haven't you mentioned the man that was praying for us? I thought that was pretty interesting. Why don't we talk about this man? Mr. La Paz, Alfred, I was asked so many questions, people asking why you were up there praying for us. And you know, I've been asking Mr. Aguilar about this MMIW to explain to us how you honor our missing and murdered indigenous people, how you honor all the things done to them. So this question also goes to Mr. La Paz, because there is a lot from this man that needs to be answered. I mean, these are all just rumors. All of this is just things I hear that I've been waiting for counsel to answer, to respond to anything, for any of you to answer. I just can't understand. But we'll get to that. We'll get to my thoughts on why you all don't answer. Alfred, let's talk about this. Okay. What is your history? What is your history with IMG, Mr. La Paz? Do you have a history at IMG for being a womanizer? Your secretary, have you ever had a secretary fired because your mistress was just not approving of her? Is this true? Another staff member had a pay decrease because all of this was reported. Even your then secretary, the then Mrs. Frizzell, okay? She was fired. Why was she fired? If you all only knew what this lady already had to put up with and what she has to deal with for the rest of her life, I wish you all knew and could understand that, okay? Oh man, Mr. La Paz, have you ever been caught in your office and terminated for it? You know, I'm not just up here just spitting out these ridiculous little things. These are really huge accusations being made against you. So you really should work, all of you really should work on responding, getting answer to your people, the people that put you where you are. We voted you in there, thinking, believing in our mind that you knew what you were doing, having full faith in you, that you understood our codes, that you knew how to interpret and apply our codes to our everyday life. I don't understand it, you know. Miss Anna Boleyn Fuller just, man, threw out all this info, and our fan, Chihuahua Well, really didn't like it, really upset her, just boom, lit a match. There she went, reminding me that I better address these things immediately because my time's running out. They're gonna throw me in soon. They'll throw me in soon. Let's see if they throw me in. No more silence. I will speak up until I get answers. Mr. Aguilar, every day I'll be here. every day, all day. Mr. La Paz, so in 2010, around that time, were you terminated? And for what reasons? What reasons? How is it that all of you people are going to sit there and judge us and push us down and punish us for these little things? But we have lived and moved on from all these big things that we've let go from you all. No more. No more. You all better put your foot down and start speaking up. Better start speaking that truth and understanding. Somebody had asked about our general meetings. Are we allowed to go sit in them? And someone had commented, you know, where I stay, I'm able to go into their meetings and yada yada. And why would you want to do that? Because we need to understand how to be able to do these things to be successful, and we're not doing it on our tribe. Why would we not want to go see how successful these other tribes are doing, so we can see and ask our president why we are not that successful when we have the same as them? We get the same as them. It's just the leadership that is different. The leadership's mindset is different. They see green and they see their pockets. Oh, there's still room. Let's put some more. No. No. Your people are homeless. Your people are struggling. Struggling while you're sitting there filling your pockets. Okay, let's move on from this man, Mr. La Paz. Mr. La Paz, I hope you answer these, because these are serious. These are serious. All these accusations being made against you go against this right here, this. Against us women. Yeah. Mr. Frizzell apparently was making too much money. More than our own tribal president. This uneducated 2.5-week trained 19-year-old child was making more than our own president. So Mr. Bruinger, when in office, decided, no, we're going to fix that, and we're going to increase my pay, and we're going to beat his. I kind of have to agree with that. Just the fact that it shouldn't be higher than the president's, but all of them shouldn't get the pay they're getting anyway, because there's not a job being done. It's not being done. These jobs have certain things that have to be met. They're not meeting them. Why are we giving them these salaries? Why are we giving them these salaries? Why are you not wanting to go out and see what others have and bring that back and say, look what these people have. Why can't we have that for our people? No, you better open your minds. You better open your minds and see what else everybody gets and what this crook is doing to us and punishing us with. No, Mr. Aguilar, there's no reason for you to be sitting there. None, and you know it. You know it. That's why you're fighting so hard. So hard to silence me. You're going to have to fight a lot harder than that. A lot harder than that. My prison that I've lived in is much bigger than that jail over there. Yes, reduce their pay. They don't need that pay. Council, is this why you won't act on him? Because he increased your pay? I've been told that you all received a increase for your meetings. Is this true? Man, y'all, if this is true, because council was presented with all of the truth that they need to call a meeting and to question this man. He has a right. It's his right to defend himself. He gets that right. Imagine that, Gabe. You get that right. Oh, and I was told to stop addressing him as Gabe because that is not his legal name. He is Robert Aguilar. Okay, so Robert, is that correct? You're going to have to eventually Stop hiding behind that chair you sit in, that desk, and answer these questions for your actions, especially since you want to act as if those actions don't exist and you're going to punish us for these little things when we're sitting here living with your past. You council members, turn to him and ask him, what is she talking about? Why does she keep saying this? Ask Mr. Aguilar how he's going to honor our women, our victimized women. He could start by doing what's right. He said it in his own speech. Miss Dorlin, are you listening? Are you listening? Because I have a question for you. Where were you yesterday? Were you and your daughter picking out Pendletons and purses? What do you need 8 Pendletons for? And purses. What else was there? Handbags, purses. All on Frizzell, he says. So Frizzell, we can just go in there and pick out these Pendletons and these purses, and we just tell them. Just let them know it's on Frizzell. Frizzell said go ahead. These are serious accusations. That's a lot of merchandise that you can just go and get for free when you want. There's cameras in there all over that security. Everywhere. Security is supposed to be top flight. Let's pull these cameras and see. Let's get these receipts and see. This show's called Prove Me Wrong. So all of these things that I'm asking for proof for them. I mean, in case you all don't understand that, that's what this is about. Justify your actions. I'm not just saying these people did this. This is what they did. They're wrong. I'm asking for proof, justification. I'm giving you that opportunity to show that you're not doing wrong. But all you all are showing is your incompetence, your lack in ability to withhold or uphold our codes, to uphold our laws, to enforce them, to stand up against these people doing wrong. Because by not standing up against them, you're standing with them and doing the same thing. You're just as guilty. So these things I asked today, I thought it was really important because people keep calling, what about him? What about him? Mr. La Paz, these are just a couple of instances. You would not believe the things that were brought up about this man, this married man, married. Got to start changing our mindset, putting that respect in there. Respect for women, respect for yourself. Remember, you all have women in your lives, mothers, wives, daughters, sisters, whatever, nieces, granddaughters. You all have women in your lives. How do you treat them? Imagine the things you are doing before doing them, and imagining someone doing that to your child, your granddaughter, your mother, your whatever. Y'all better start changing that mindset. Mrs. Orozco, give them a lecture. Talk to them about that. You spoke really good words. Turn to your fellow council members, your 2 leaders sitting there. Talk to them about changing that mindset, getting these wheels going in the right direction, putting homes over our people's head. All of you. All of you. It's prove me wrong. Man, you're proving me right. And it's so sad. It is so sad and sickening to be proven right. It really is. I really would rather be proven wrong. How crazy. You know, the girls, I was told, just played their game and finished and didn't do too good. And that's okay. It's just a game. One thing in your life to learn from, to move on from, and to build from. Not to be sat there and told that because my daughter didn't play, you all didn't win. Oh, man. Tell me that's not true. Tell me that that is not true. You all better open your eyes to this lying man and help get him out of there. Let's just get him out of there. Council, you better start doing your job. Look at this book here. Look at it. Just open it and read it. Nelva, go over it with them. Explain to them all the ways they are violating our rights. Explain to them all the ways you're going around our Constitution to help these criminals get their way. I've been explaining to them, but they don't seem to listen to me. I've literally showed them, read to them over and over all of these codes that say, you know, this is how it should be done. This is our law. That man's not our, I can't even say that man. That boy's not our law. He's not our law. He is illegally there. Gabe, that's not even his legal name. They're going to come and say, you're not saying his legal name. I'm not. Robert, you should not be there. And you know that. And if you feel you should, then prove it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Listen to your own words. Listen to your own words. Hear yourself. Maybe you should listen to this and stop living this life of two lives, trying to lie and cover it and keep it there. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. And like I said, all of you, any of you, you want to see his charges, come over. I'll give you a copy. Once a felon, that's it. It stays with you. He was not pardoned. And if you were, show me. Show us all, because we're waiting. We've been waiting for council to do their job and show us, and they haven't. They have not. Mr. Aguilar, it's really crazy when you have the president's family asking you for answers even. You should think about that one. You counsel. Every day I'll sit here and ask you how you all are able to sit there and justify all the wrong being done when you claim to know your code. Eddie, shame on all of you for sitting there and allowing all of these codes to be violated every day, every single day. That money is going to disappear, and then what are you people going to do? Turn back to all of us you left? You just left there having our rights violated, and oh, it don't matter. We have green, we can't help you. I don't see green, I see black and white. It's right there, black and white. It says exactly what needs to be done. You cannot hide forever, Mr. Aguilar. I don't feel that it is my right to go and bother anybody about their past, but hopefully she'll see these feeds and she'll want to speak up and help too. You all think about this. Ask Mr. La Paz about his past and how he treats women. What does he view them as? The same as Mr. Aguilar? I'll be back pretty soon with more. You guys, it don't end. It just keeps coming every day. It keeps coming. These people with so much to say and so fearful. That just really bugs me that our people are so afraid to speak up for what is right. I'll be back pretty soon. Y'all stay proud. Mescalero Apache proud. Every day is a good day to be Mescalero Apache, strong and proud. Use your voice. That is your weapon. This is your weapon. Learn it. They can't stop you once you know that.